Today, June 30th, Archangel Michael wants to talk to you for 2 minutes right now because your pending miracle has been approved. If you open this message before tonight, you will get great news. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, there are hidden layers unfolding behind the scenes that you haven't been told about. A heavenly seal was placed on something that belongs to you, and today, on June 30th, it has been removed. Your miracle is no longer held back. It has been approved in full. The time has come for your name to echo in rooms where you were once forgotten. A divine confirmation is being written as we speak, and you will see the impact in just hours, the moment you're reading this. Things are already shifting under your feet. Someone above has stepped in. Not a stranger, but someone from the realm of heaven who always stood silently in your corner. That soul has finally received the permission to push your blessings forward. You were never ignored, you were being protected until the timing aligned with the divine instruction. Today is that moment and everything changes now. Type Amen to get blessing 333. A miracle was sent your way long ago, but it remained in a vault waiting for your heart to be ready. Now, because your resilience has been witnessed, the gates are opening. What you are about to receive will rewrite your story. There is a form of spiritual mail en route to you right now. And it is not imaginary. It contains details that could bring tears of joy to your eyes because it confirms you are finally chosen for something majestic. Not because you begged for it, but because you endured what others couldn't. A certain conversation is being redirected to your name, a discussion about your gifts is happening behind your back, and for once, it is entirely good. A powerful figure is about to mention you in a room full of ears and eyes, and this will alter the next season of your life. A favor is real, and so is the urgency of this message. If you stop reading now, you may delay the exact hour your miracle is trying to manifest. Type Amen to get blessing 747. You were overlooked for a long time. Not just by people, but also by systems and places where you should have flourished. But the hourglass has flipped. Your miracle has been moved to the front of the line. Someone who used to speak ill of you is about to witness your elevation. Their mouth will freeze when they hear your name being called for the position they once claimed you weren't worthy of. Their laughter will turn into disbelief when they realize heaven didn't forget you. A certain miracle comes with written confirmation. Either via letter, email, or sudden call, and it's due before midnight tonight. The final push is happening now. But if you miss the signs, you'll be unaware of what's being placed in your hands. Archangel Michael says, the blessings meant for you are too great to be delayed any longer. What was stored away in the archives of destiny is now being signed, sealed, and expedited into your life. You must remain alert for what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing February 1992. Something you did weeks ago is now unlocking doors that were shut for years, a kind word you spoke, a favor you offered without expecting reward. The universe kept it recorded. Now the light is finding its way back to you. There's a line being drawn between your old life and what is to come. You won't cross it with fear, you'll cross it with triumph. Someone is preparing a message to deliver shocking, beautiful news to you before the day is over. It will feel like a movie. Your phone will buzz. Your heart will stop for a second when you see the name or read the words, this message is not coincidence. You are meant to be reading it now, and the next 2 minutes of attention could determine whether your miracle lands smoothly or faces resistance. Type Amen to get blessing 909. A person from your past may try to re-enter your life today, not to love you, but to distract you. Be mindful, your miracle cannot be tampered with, but your focus can delay its power. The heavens have sent you this moment of stillness for a reason. That's why it was urgent. That's why Archangel, Michael, had to speak up now. You must remain inwardly aware. Even a whisper from within could be the voice of the divine nudging you toward where you need to be. Tonight is not ordinary, and neither are you. Everything has been set in motion. Your miracle is no longer pending. As confirmed, type Amen to get blessing 464. There are spiritual agents, messengers of light, working overtime just to bring you peace. You may not feel it yet, but something in your energy is about to shift. The heaviness you carried for months is losing grip on you. You were marked not for punishment but for promotion. Your waiting season wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation chamber. Now you are strong enough to hold the miracle without breaking from its weight. This is the final hour before the arrival. Whether it appears through financial breakthrough, emotional healing, or relational restoration, it is coming, and it's tailored only for you. Don't take your eyes off the signs. A document is coming into your orbit. A confirmation. Something you thought was cancelled is back on and better than before. Type Amen to get blessing January 2021. There is a shift in your spiritual realm that is attracting answers quickly. You may see repeating numbers. You may hear a name multiple times today. That's not random. It's guidance. A major voice is about to speak on your behalf. They will unlock a pathway that was always yours but kept hidden. You are entering a space where you no longer need to prove yourself. The miracle itself will prove that you were worthy all along. You're not walking into this alone. Even in silence, there is divine companionship wrapping around your shoulders. You'll feel lighter as if a burden was removed suddenly. Archangel Michael says, this is your appointed moment. You will not be skipped again. You will not be passed over. Type Amen to get blessing 888 if you feel sudden chills, tears, or stillness while reading this. Don't ignore it. It's not just emotion. It's confirmation. A higher presence is validating what this message is declaring over you. Before midnight strikes, there's a high possibility of you receiving contact. This could be a sudden opportunity, a long-awaited answer, or a person bearing truth and clarity. Your heart will know it when it arrives. Let no one trick you into believing your miracle is still far away. It is here. Today, 2nd June, will stand in your memory as the day when silence ended and blessings began flowing. If you've been tired, this is the reset. If you've been alone, this is the reunion. If you've been ignored, this is the spotlight. Type Amen to get blessing 515. There's someone close who may sense your shift, but pretend they don't. Don't let their energy distract you from what's unfolded. You are not meant to stay small for their comfort. Heaven doesn't delay without reason. But now, the reason has been lifted. You are free to receive. Today will feel different. Even the wind may carry a sense of change. Stay grounded. Something beautiful is aligning in your timeline. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Your miracle is active. Do not wait. Open your arms and receive. The clock is ticking, and with each second, your energy is syncing with the vibration of answered prayers. This is not merely coincidence. This is divine appointment. Something rare is finding its way to you because the spiritual contract has been approved above. You may feel a strange inner peace after days of uncertainty. That is not your imagination, it is your soul preparing to make space for what has been released from the heavenly vault. A sacred countdown has begun, and you are at the center of it. Someone who once doubted you will soon be silenced, not by argument but by the undeniable evidence of your blessing. You won't need to defend your name. What is coming will speak louder than your words ever could. There is a pull, almost magnetic, that will lead you to a divine place. A small decision today, even as simple as opening a message, will be the seed that grows into a forest of favor. That is how close you are to the shift. Type him in to get blessing 999. This was not meant for tomorrow or the next month. Today is the moment your soul hath been waiting for since the delays began. And now the delay is over because your name was whispered in heaven's highest places. Your miracle isn't only a personal one. It will impact the people around you. Family members, friends, even strangers will witness the glow that begins to radiate from your new season. The energy will be so strong, people will ask what changed. They won't know what you did in private. They won't understand the sacrifices or the tears you never spoke about. But heaven did, and that's why today is unlike any other. You passed spiritual tests you didn't even realize were tests, and now, the reward isn't just fair, it's generous. You are being gifted what others thought you'd never receive. Type Amen to get blessing 101. There's a sound from heaven ringing your name like a bell. Something had been unlocked that was once sealed tightly shut. Now that the spiritual hands holding your miracle have let go, it's falling directly into your reality. There is an envelope, either literal or symbolic, with your name on it. It is filled with clarity, peace, and confirmation that you're not forgotten. In fact, you are favored beyond your own awareness. When this blessing shows up, it will feel surreal. You might stare in disbelief, but trust it. This is not an illusion. It's been in motion long before you even knew what to pray for. Your energy today matters more than ever. Protect it, guard it. Nourish it. Something divine has already been activated and must not be slowed down by fear. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Someone you haven't heard from in a long time will be used as a vessel to bring a message. They will come with information that realigns your focus and restores lost hope. What they reveal may shock you, but it will also heal you. A miracle does not always arrive how you expect. Sometimes, it walks in quietly disguised as a conversation. A phone call. A forgotten connection, the open. The doorway could be smaller than you imagined, but what's behind it is enormous. This night will not end like the others. Before you close your eyes, you'll feel a shift in your bones, like something invisible is hugging your spirit. That's confirmation, that's heaven wrapping you in divine preparation. Don't underestimate small signs today. A butterfly, a repeated number, a sudden Maori. These are not random. These are whispers from above guiding you toward the very thing you almost gave up on. Type Amen to get blessing 230 for a dream you once buried is about to be resurrected. What you thought was no longer possible is being redirected into your path. And the best part, it's coming easier than before because it's your time. You are not chasing anymore. What's meant for you is on its way with acceleration. You are in the hour of manifestation, and your atmosphere will soon begin to reflect it. The spiritual system around you have been recalibrated. Things that used to feel heavy will now feel light. Conversations that felt like pulling teeth will now flow with ease and peace. People who left you will start seeing your light in dreams, they'll speak your name to others. Some will even reach out. But not all are meant to return. Trust your instincts. Not everyone who returns deserves a front seat in your miracle moment. Tap Amen to get blessing 363. A mysterious energy is following you today, not to harm, but to remind. You have power you haven't fully accessed yet, and this miracle will trigger that awakening. You'll look in the mirror and recognize a different version of yourself rising. There's a sacred contract from the past that's finally being fulfilled. Something was promised to you before you were even born, and today it's being signed and stamped for release. That is why this message found you at the exact time it did. If you feel emotional, do not hold back. Years may flow, not from pain, but from recognition. Your soul remembers what was promised even if your mind forgets. The universe is closing the door on your struggle era. All that energy is now being converted into miracles. You won't return to what broke you. You'll rise from it and carry only the wisdom, never the wounds. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You might feel pressure in your chest today. Not anxiety, but the vibration of your energy field expanding. Don't resist it. Let it push through you like lightning. You are being aligned with the version of you that was always meant to shine. If someone reaches out with an offer, an apology, or an invitation, pause. Breathe. Ask your spirit if it's connected to the miracle. Your discernment is sharp right now, and your choice will determine the direction of this next chapter. Archangel Michael says, there is no need to fear this season. What's entering your life now was hand-delivered by the light. And even if people don't understand it, you will feel it as truth in your spirit. Expect something unexpected in the next few hours. It may be a sudden shift in energy or a literal message arriving on your device. It could be someone showing up physically after thinking of you for days. Typing men to get blessing 666, you are not cursed. You are chosen. And chosen ones are often isolated before they are elevated. Today marks the end of the hiding season. The light has found you. Now, it's only a matter of minutes before your name begins to echo in favorable spaces. Let go of what tried to stop you. Their delay tactics are broken. You have spiritually outgrown those limitations, and now the breakthrough must follow your frequency. Before you sleep tonight, you'll feel something change either in a whisper, a dream, or a message you'll receive. When it comes, don't hesitate. Respond with trust. It's your miracle finally knocking. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Your aura will attract new eyes today. Some people will be stunned by your glow and won't understand why. That's because miracles have a scent, an energy, a shimmer, and you are wearing it now. Heaven is proud of how far you've come. Even when you thought no one saw, the light did. And now the light is rewarding your endurance with divine outcomes. Your miracle isn't far away anymore. It's circling you, moving closer, choosing the most perfect time to land. That moment could be now, and that's why this message came urgently. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 212. You've made it to the threshold. Open your arms. Receive. Tonight, everything begins again, only better. Your miracle is not delayed anymore, it is already breathing around you. Every step you take from this moment forward is guiding you toward its exact location. Even the air feels different because heaven is leaning closer to your life. There is a name that will soon be mentioned in connection with you, someone you don't expect, someone who once overlooked you. Their recognition will be the start of a public acknowledgement that lifts you higher than you've ever been before. And they won't just speak about you. They will act on your behalf. You have crossed the barrier of waiting. Out comes the phase of rapid unfolding. One by one, the doors that were rusted shutters swinging open without force, a spiritual signature with your name on it has been approved. The moment you gave up thinking it would ever happen, that was the exact moment the divine realm began accelerating it toward you. Typing in to get blessing February 2020, someone is watching you in silence, admiring the way you stayed graceful through chaos. That person has more power than you think. They are getting ready to approach you with an opportunity that will break years of stagnancy. The enemy thought you would give up by now. But you didn't. And that defiance in your spirit is exactly why the miracle is being released with more favor than originally planned. A spiritual promotion's taking place. You will be lifted from where you are to where you belong, and you won't have to explain how. People will just know something holy has marked you. If today feels intense, that's because you're shedding a version of yourself that can't go into this next chapter. Don't resist it. Allow it to fall away. What's rising in you is sacred and unstoppable. Typing in to get blessing January 1977, the timing couldn't be more perfect. The June 2nd is not just another date. It's your divine checkpoint. The day your path teeters from pain to purpose. From waiting to walking in what's yours. You'll soon be surrounded by energy you've never felt before. A mix of peace, strength, and clarity. Your spirit will feel at home again after being in survival mode for so long. Here is something you thought you lost permanently. But guess what? It's being returned with interest. What's coming will restore the broken parts of you that you forgot were even damaged. The moment you decided not to chase what was hurting you, the divine placed a miracle in motion that will chase you instead. All you had to do was stop running and start receiving. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You'll receive a message or sign today that will feel like a mirror of this prophecy. Don't doubt it, even if it's small, it's meant for you. It is proof that the words you are reading are real and active. Someone is being led spiritually to speak your name in a high place. Not because you asked them to, but because the divine orchestrated it that way. You will no longer be the background character in your own story, you are being moved to center stage, and everyone who wrote you off will now have to rewrite their view of you. The spiritual file with your name was finally opened today. And what was found in it shocked even the angelic realm because of how much you endured and how little you complained. Archangel Michael says, "This cannot wait until tomorrow." You are holding sacred energy in your spirit. And you must treat it with urgency, everything is shifting now. Type Amen to get blessing February 2003. A prophecy spoken over you years ago is now coming to pass. You may not even remember it clearly. But the words are still floating in the ether, and today they return with full force. Here's a specific person you will meet soon, and their presence will be the proof. They are the bridge to your next chapter. A soul alignment that has waited lifetimes. You may feel déjà vu or hear a voice that sounds familiar but isn't near. These are not hallucinations, they are glimpses into the realm that's been guiding you toward this very season. You are a chosen vessel, carrying divine light even when you doubted yourself. And now the reward is about to reflect the truth. You never gave up even when you had every reason to. Type Amen to get blessing July 2017. Heaven had been working behind the scenes through numbers, dreams, and even delays. What you thought was a rejection was divine redirection. You didn't miss the miracle. You missed the trap. A new alliance is forming around your name. Not everyone will like it, but everyone will witness it. You won't have to fight for space. You are being given your own divine lane. Something will make you smile today out of nowhere, and that will be your sign. A laugh, a message, a song, it will pierce through the stress and remind you of what's been promised. Someone close to you may grow distant. Don't fear it. When elevation begins, not every spirit can handle the altitude. Let them fall away if they must. Your miracle is not for spectators. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You survived more than most people know. But this season isn't about surviving. It's about thriving. And now the ground under your feet is shifting in your favor. There is a sudden realization about to hit you. A quick moment where everything begins to make sense. The setbacks, the pain, the rejections, they were all rerouting you to something bigger than you prayed for. You are in a divine unfolding now. A season where the unseen becomes seen and the hidden blessings begin revealing themselves one by one. Heaven is not just watching. It's acting. The approval is stamped. The release has begun. Now all you have to do is believe it long enough to see it. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. You'll soon receive a surprising invitation, and it will seem small at first. But accept it. It's part of a domino effect that leads to something life-altering. Your intuition will be sharp today, trust it. If something tells you to pause, pause. If you're lent to a certain place or person, follow that pull. This is not the time for hesitation. The window is open, and your miracle is slipping through. Grab it with both hands, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Let it in. Archangel Michael says, This message was divinely timed to reach you before the day is over. You were meant to see it right now, not a second later. The urgency you feel is because the miracle is hovering close. Type Amen to get blessing 303 if you are overwhelmed reading this. Know that it's because your spirit already recognizes the truth. Here's no resistance anymore, only readiness. From this day forward, your life will not return to its former state. Something irreversible is happening, a miracle that cannot be undone. Before the end of this day, you may receive a text, an unexpected amount of money, a call that changes your mood, or a message that shakes your spirit. Any of these can be the form your miracle takes. Stay open. Stay watchful. The divine never misses, and this time, neither will you. Type Amen to get blessing 777 if you wish to express your support further. Your miracle has already been approved. Your name has already been chosen, your time is now.